Steve, how do you set up your hypnosis room?
Okay, great question. And the by hypnosis room, what's meant is the room where I hypnotize someone, where everything happens. I'm interviewing the client, I'm talking with them, they're interviewing me, they're making sure they're okay with me, and then there's a hypnosis session. So for me, that all happens in my living room. I do all that in my house. So I have certain things that I need to have in place. For example, I like to have a bean bag I can put over their eyes. Okay. Not everyone does this, but I like to use sensory deprivation, which Dr. John Lilly was a pioneer of. Even back in the 50s, he was working on this with his flotation tanks. Well, one of the great bits of knowledge that came out of the flotation tank experiments was that sensory deprivation really helps someone get into their own thoughts in their head.
And so you use the pillow,
right?
Eye pillow, too.
Right, a little eye pillow. I usually have them listen to my voice in headphones. Not all the time, but when I'm traveling, I usually don't. But in my office, in my home, I do, because I want them again to block out what's going on, so I can talk to them through a microphone. So now they're not hearing the air conditioner, or since it's in my house, they're not hearing any background sounds like maybe the refrigerator or a dog barking or a car going by. They're hearing my voice and some relaxing music. And they're not seeing things like the ceiling or the wall. They're just looking inward in their mind. So I've got the patient set up in a sensory deprivation setting in their own minds, where they're able to tune in and be very focused. There's not this going on and that going on. There's just my voice, and there's relaxing music and their thoughts, which are focused on my voice. And so for the environment, I make sure that the air is at a good temperature. I ask them ahead of time, because I don't know what's good for them.
Exactly.
So if it's too hot for me, that doesn't matter. It's about their comfort. If it's too cold for me, it doesn't matter. It's about their comfort. I also have a blanket in case they want to use that. I also find that clients love having a blanket because it offers a sense of protection. It's not a real it's not real protection at all, but it's a sense of protection, which is everything in a hypnotherapy session. You want your client to feel as if they're safe, especially a female wearing a dress, for example. You want them to feel that they're safe, that they're protected, that they're covered up. And some clients will actually tuck in the blanket and make sure it's all tucked in and so forth, and cross themselves and so forth. And that's fine, because that's what gives them their sense of protection, their sense of feeling good about themselves. The last thing you want would be distractions, or a client thinking, am I safe in this environment? Is everything going to go well? Is something going to happen when I'm under hypnosis? I mean, I won't know, and I'll probably forget. So you don't want those thoughts going through their mind, because those things take them right out of hypnosis. They take them right out, and they start to focus on their anxieties, their concerns, rather than just letting go and letting me do my job. So I set up the environment in such a way that everything is geared toward them focusing just on me and them being completely relaxed.